What did we do in Medill?
That was the whole day.
No.
We went to the
And then
church.
Jackie's.
Oh yeah, I went to the church and then we did the salon.
What was the salon?
It was the salon that we went to last time. ¿Te acuerdas?
No, wait. Fuck, it's getting harder to remember this shit. Am I old? Is that what it is? I don't know.
No, I think she's thinking about it too hard.
Dude, I don't remember what I did 5 minutes ago.
Tú eres la mamá que me dice.
Stupid.
What?
Oh, what's up?
What's up, you guys?
I thought you were actually going to come in. Stupid ass. What's up, everybody?
Welcome back
To CharroBeans podcast.
established in 2020.
I just realized I fucked up earlier when I was putting the episode, whatchamacallit? What's it called? The Charro chat. I put that it was 166. It's 167.
No?
Yeah.
Pendejo, ya ves.
But you can't really go back, so it's kind of like, what are you gonna do?
No pasa nada.
Are you cold,
It's
bro?
a new. No, I just like this jacket.
You check it out.
Sí, güey. Like I said last time, chaquetón seguro.
I do
what's that?
enjoy when it's colder. Like today, I had to layer up, like because it was supposed to go down to freezing. And it's funny too, because like we skipped a week, and after that they had like they always put out so many warnings. You notice that? Like I guess like Texas isn't used to like we know it's gonna get cold every year at some point, but like it's always like whenever that first freeze happens, that like I don't know about you, but like I get a bunch of like things like freeze warning, like
Yeah.
Tarrant County, be on the lookout. Freeze warning, like test your pipes, like whatever it is. Like they just start sending all these notices, and I'm just like, it's gonna be okay. It's all right. You know, we're gonna live. Hopefully, you know.
No, I think Texas is a hot state. I think we're very used to the hot, and we're not very prepared for like winter weather.
And then
Yeah.
every time that it does get cold, like things shut down outside.
Yeah. Like it snows, there's no school, you know. And there are states where like it snows, and they're like, "I'll see you." Like you're late. What the fuck, you know?
Like you're still coming through, right?
Yeah.
Like, and it's crazy too. Like when you see those videos of like other states or whatever, and like they'll open their door, and like they have like a 3 foot high like snow wall. And yeah, you're right. They're just like you're still clocking in, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm assuming because like here, like it's very different. Yeah, like if it rains too hard here, they're like, all right, everybody, to be safe, you can stay home. You know,
They close the tollways, bro, because they know we're so they know we're so irresponsible. Like,
yeah,
we're un pendejo that's like trying to go 90, and there's like sleet on the ground.
yeah,
You know, there's
black
like
ice.
you're like a perfect missile after that.
Yeah. So I mean, today was like the first freeze, I guess you could say, in the morning. And then for me specifically, like it gets harder to get out of bed for that reason, like because that's those, you know, you're all like covered
like,
up,
snugged up.
yeah. And by the time you realize it, you're like, damn, like I gotta get up, you know. Like people were still operating at this temp, you know, and so like you kind of feel like left out. You're like, I feel like I'm supposed to be getting up, right? I need a job, you know, so it's kind of like you're gonna get up. But that being said, yeah, layer up if your state hasn't gone through the freezes that we are or whatever. I think you'll be all right. It's barely November, so we're going into December. A ver qué pasa. I'm just excited because I love the cold, bro. It's my favorite time of the year. Like you just asked me, they're like, "You excited for Christmas?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, dude!" It's like this is the holidays. Like that's whenever like the Coke cans have Santa Claus in them. You know,
Polar bears.
the polar bears, and you know they start drinking Coke. You know, so like you know they're hype. You know? No, it's a good time of the year. Like it's probably my favorite time of the year. Once things like get colder and just if anything, like it just feels nice.
Okay.
I don't like being hot, man. Like this is the best time though. This is where I really start dressing. You know, because you get to like layer up and shit. You know, but it's nice.
This is where I'm thriving.
Yeah, but like right now specifically, like I do know that we're getting into the cold, so that means that a traje is going to be a little bit harder to wear, or like layer up under. Like I think our defense mechanisms are like the undershirts. Aren't you the one that wears like a thermal too, abajo?
Yeah,
like whenever you go gig and stuff. And then before too, back when my pants would fit me small, I used to put like pajama pants under my traje pants.
I am thinking of buying like the skin tight leggings. Just as a second layer. I said I'm thinking about it. Yeah. I said I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, because I think that's the thing too. I think if you're like, you know, those dudes at the gym that put on those and then they put on like their shorts on after.
Well, those are meant to be for like
they're for like
football, I think.
No, they're like working out with them. Ahorita que está frío, ya know, like, you know how like people go to the gym and they're wearing like those leggings. I mean, it's because it's cold outside. So I think they like also put it for like the mobility, like, you know, they're constrained or whatever. I don't know what the reason. Point is, you know, they're caked up right before like they're putting it on. You know, right before they get to the gym, they're probably like looking back. I feel like that's gonna be you. Like, damn.
I
snap a pic real quick.
Like, what? No way.
Send it to the chat.
Nah.
The charro chat.
Yo los conozco, güey, hombre.
Sí, güey.
But because I always do that, or like I'll put like double socks.
Double socks? Yeah. Oh yeah, that works too.
Cause some gigs like we my neighbors were doing that because last night it was still like a little cold. It was getting cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I got home, like they were outside. It was like it was like a couple of guys hanging out, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 5 or 6 guys, and they had like a little like tenían la parrilla prendida, and they had like that big ass like bocina, and they were doing anything, bro. They were just like chilling, like talking. They were like, I like this.
Yeah,
todos enropados, güey. I'm like, bro, go inside. What the fuck?
Well, it's a whole vibe, dude. Like, I think it's funny too that I think Mexicans in general, or like Hispanics, like, I don't know if it was them, bro, but they popularized like the speaker with the colors, with the LEDs. You know, like I feel like I don't know if it's like a thing for them. Like, I don't know if it's a selling point. They're like, nah, it's gotta have the light. You know, because like I guess they just like they're like kuruku, and it's like. And they just like seeing the colors. For them, it's like, oh, it's the una bocina buena, you know.
It's gonna be like when you can't have the fire to look at, they're just looking at the bocina like, yeah.
See, way you're just like, mira. Está buena, ¿verdad?
I can change it up too, look.
And it's not even like JBL, it's like JBL, güey. You know? It's not even like name brand. It's like, no, but está buena.
Yeah.
It's not like my dad. But yeah, anyway, this is episode 167. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I know we took a week off last week. I was trying to catch up, which I think I did. I did. I pretty much have the other video ready to go too, and I mean it's good too, just because going into this time is usually like a vacation, or like if anything. Oh, you're approaching the end of your degree, right? Like you're getting there. I think you sent me that snap of like you did like your last lab report, right?
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Fucking hate lab reports, bro.
I mean, it sounds really technical. Like when I was looking at all this shit, I was like, damn, like all those things look like Albert Einstein pictures. Like whenever like if you look at all the formulas that are up there, or like Oppenheimer type shit. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I can't even read this shit. So I was like, well, pues chingón. Like, does it feel different? Like now that you're like heading towards like, I guess the end of the finish line, the finish line a little bit.
One of the things that I had in my academic career, bro, has been writing lab reports, like because the whole point of them is, quote unquote, you can understand what you're saying. It's you like throwing it back up, right?
Okay.
And I just hate it because it's like have you ever read like a research article?
No, I'm not the type to read.
It's it's very annoying because it has like all the parts: abstract, introduction, methods, and conclusion and shit. Mm-hmm. And they also do the same thing. Right, like they all like if you pick any part, it'll sound like you're reading the same things over and over again. Mm-hmm. That's what they are. They're meant for like if you want to read like results, it tells you how they did it and then what they found out. And then you're gonna read like the introduction, it tells you what they're doing and what they found out. And then like every part's the same. Mm-hmm. And they're like, it just drives me nuts because they like you have to type. Oh, well, at least I'm lucky I have to type it up because I have classes where like you have to write it by hand. And you have to buy like a notebook.
Like on paper?
Yeah.
With a pencil?
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah. And so here...
Everything's online now.
Yeah. But they're like, who the fuck? Bro, I had a teacher...
Bro, I can imagine a professor saying that shit.
No, yeah, like professors, I think they're trying to be cool now. like they
Like
cuss
hipster?
and they like
Oh, okay.
they're like like they've said stuff like that. I have a
Yeah.
professor that's like, oh well, one specifically like he's cool. His name is like Curtis. And he's like, all of your other professors have PhDs and shit. Like, I have a master's, so I can say like, fuck. You know? Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He's
I'm like, I think at that point I would just be sitting there like, did I pay for the right school?
Yeah,
Because
bro.
like, I feel like this isn't right.
No. Like he does give you like little like hints of like he does know what he's talking about. You know,
Right,
like,
right.
Like when it comes to like the whatever he's talking about, he's like, oh, you know, knowledge, and he's like, fuck him, you know, like it'll be like stuff like that.
Well, that's how I look at it. I'm just like, it reminds me of like professors like on a movie, because in a movie like they're always like so cool.
Yeah.
So when I went to college, I thought like, oh, like my professors are gonna be all like chill like this, and they were like, no, syllabus day, like fuck that. It was like syllabus 5 minutes, and then we get into lecture, and they were like, they weren't cool.
Yeah,
they weren't like homies, you know, like in the movies they're all like, you know, have you seen Good Will Hunting? No, in that movie, bro, they clapped for him.
Bro?
Like he gives a whole like lecture, and they're just like, I was just like, it's just this professor. Like at the end of mine, I was just like, fuck, I hate this class.
Yeah.
Like this class sucks.
No, I think I've been lucky enough to know like most. I think most of my professors are pretty cool.
Okay, that's good.
You know, like there were some that like they walk in, they're like, the powerhouse of the cell is mitochondria. Write it down. You know, it's introducing, you know.
Sí,
and but like if you tell them like, hey, like me guacareé, like I need an extension, they're like, all right, you know, like it's cool. But
that's nice to them.
Yeah, that's actually like a problem too with me. Like I'm getting some type of like senioritis. You remember that?
Yeah,
because that's lab report.
I still have it.
Because well, I don't know if like people know what that is yet, but it's like you're at the finish line, so you're getting like a little lazy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I think everybody knows what senioritis is.
Okay. I don't know if kids talk about it like in high school.
Oh yeah, I tell them all the time because I'm like, hey, I know you're a senior, but like you still got to get out of here. Like that's kind of how I tell them. Like, and I guess I could tell you the same thing. It's like you still got to get there, you know. So, I mean, I understand it. It's like for me, it's like by the end of the year or two, like as a teacher, you're like, all right, we're just counting down the days, you know, like. But you still have to get there. That's the point. Yeah.
Because I finished it today. Like that snap I sent you, it was like of today.
Yeah.
It was due on Thursday, like last Thursday. And
what's all my money going for, bro? If I can think about this, todo pendejo.
It was because on Thursday the professor was like, anybody have questions? I was like, can I get an extension? You know?
Throws a chair.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like no, he was like, all right, I have a few more days. And I was like, thank you, sir. And then I
le das un Huawei.
See you. I'm like, sir. Not the class. It's the but yeah, I think it's been cool.
Yeah. Well, it's good, man. I'm glad that you got a couple more weeks left, and hopefully it all goes well for you. I'm sure a bunch of massage schools.
So back to Mariachi before I beat up Sammy.
Back to Mariachi. So we took a week off, and it's getting it's the end of your semester. It's also getting close to the end of my semester also, so that's kind of nice. The big like holiday that just passed up was Halloween, and that specific day, like it's funny because we had a gig on Halloween. Like Arturo was like, we have a.
I was kind of excited. It would be like an actual Halloween party. Like it would be like
we played at one before. You know, like it's happened before, and it's cool. Like I sometimes wish that like I could be as creative as some people. Like it's funny because a lot of people will like they willingly dress up as like something that is like really niche, like something that you would have to know. You would have to know what it is to know what it is. If that makes sense. Like they're all so smart. Like they'll do like a random meme or like a random video. I love watching those TikToks of like random shit. So like it was funny because like I saw that throughout the day, and I was thinking, like maybe this gig is gonna be something like that, like a Halloween party or something. At least you get candy out of it, you know. Maybe if they're nice, you know. But this wasn't the case. We actually had it was the gig. It was the gig where Arturo fucked up the date. Did we talk about that?
Oh
Sunday.
yeah, I forgot about that too.
So this whole thing started the week before.
It was like 3 weeks ago.
On a Sunday. Yeah, like I don't know if we mentioned this. We're driving to Mineral Wells. That's where it was. Mineral Wells.
Weatherford, no?
It was past Weatherford. It was Mineral Wells. Yeah. So we had this gig scheduled. Not me, our boss, Arturo. You know, he had this gig scheduled for on his phone, I guess, by Sunday Sunday.
On his notes, he uses notes.
Yeah, he uses the notes app, which I'm like, use the calendar. That's what's for, you know. But point is, he was like adamant that week. He was like, hey, we have a gig on Sunday. Like, pa que lo tengan anotada charro. So he even had it in the calendar.
Yeah.
So I bet. So we planned for it, and we meet up. We take off. I was chilling too because I was in the van, just like we're all just driving to this gig or whatever. And I think Arturo was about to call the client because we were like gonna be like 10, 15 minutes like late. So he was gonna call to like apologize, like, hey, like, you know, se nos atravesó un cocodrilo, you know, something like it. You know, he was gonna make up an excuse, you know. You know, we got off on the wrong freeway, you know, or something, you know, whatever. Not that we always lie, you know. It's just, it was just that time, you know. Only first and only time, yeah. Pero ahí vamos, and then I knew something was wrong when Arturo was like, "No mames," or like he's just like, "Fuck."
I think I heard him say like,
no. He goes like that. He always does some shit like that where he does it like under his breath or like he says it like really like reserved.
He said something like, I was this chamba for next week? Like I felt like he was asking me. He was like asking himself, but like I heard him because I was on Copilot, right? And I was on my phone, bro. I was on my phone, and I hear like, "Was this gig for like next Friday?" And I was like,
I think I was the same. I was in the back, like, because I'm also just on my phone, like chilling. And it's like, como dijo?
Yeah, like, was this for next Friday? Yeah,
like my eyes just like go up immediately because I also see him like on his phone like this, just like checking, like driving, and he's just like checking. He's like, "Wait, is this for next Friday or what? Next for Friday?" So we all kind of had that collective like.
It's because he also said it so like seriously, not like serio, but like
almost like he's messing around.
He didn't have any like anguish in his voice. He was like asking like, "Is this for next Friday?" You know? Yeah. And I was like, "You're fucking with me," like, you know, like you don't sound worried.
You're good.
Like you know, like so original, you know. And then and then that's when you see him like, he starts going like, "Fuck," like I think I fucked up. He's like, "No, mames, güey, like inside again," and he was like, "Nah, I did fuck up," and I was like, "Nah, you're fucking with me, you know, like you wouldn't do this. Like, come on,
you're too smart for this."
Yeah. And then he took like the exit, like the next exit. Yeah,
the very next exit.
And I was like, "No, no te pases de verga, güey." And then I think the client called him back because I think he called him.
Yeah, he called him. Yeah, he called him.
And then the client called him back, and he was like, "Hola," you know, like.
Soy Roberto aquí del Mariachi. Nomás les quería preguntar, ¿es para hoy o para el viernes?
Yeah.
And it's funny because you can just hear like that, you know, like it's like, oh, okay. So while all this is happening, we're already taking the turnaround.
Yeah.
The turnaround lane.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no.
You could tell the client asked like, "How far are you?" He's like, como 15 minutos. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. We're just like, shit, man.
See, and then I know he felt so bad, bro, because he's like, damn, bro, like I feel so bad, you know. Like, no, but
ya que les puedo decir.
Yeah, but I was like, I mean, it's all right, you know, but we do have a ringer who's expecting expecting to get paid, you know, like he's not used to like just pendejadas way.
Yeah,
you know? Like
it's because like it's funny because like we got mad at Arturo, but not like mad. It's like your little brother did something. You're like, it's okay, like idiot.
Like,
you know,
no, like you could tell the way he felt was like enough.
Yeah, we're just like
we're just like, nah, ni modo way, yeah, you know. But yeah, this guy is expecting to work and he doesn't know English, so he doesn't know you fucked up, you know.
Yeah.
And he told him like charros, yeah. Don Mike was like, se canceló. And like, I think to this day, I think he still thinks like they get canceled because he sits all the way in the back.
Oh, the mic?
So I don't think he got the whole information, you know? Because I feel like it's something he would have kept talking about. Because Don Mike, I don't know if you noticed, but he has this thing where like he'll make Arturo remember like stuff that he's done. He's like, no, Arturo, ¿te acuerdas que no nos pagaste como en 3 semanas? You know, like,
just throwing all these bricks at him.
and he hasn't talked about it. And but yeah, so we told this guy, this ringer, and he had like a ton of upset. I think I forgot what you said, but I remember, like,
it's because like I don't want to say his name because like
you don't know his name,
huh?
You don't know his name?
No, I meant like I don't know if we should say who he is because I feel like the next story kind of connects because they're brothers.
Yeah. Okay.
So what should I say? I'm just gonna say thing 1 and thing 2, bro,
Yeah,
because that's kind of what it was. So I'll just. For privacy reasons, we got thing 1.
Yeah.
And he was gonna come out and help us. So the whole point was that we all realized that pues, Arturo fucked up. We're like, okay, pues, ni modo, güey, así pasa a veces, you know. For some reason, it just happens to you, Arturo. Not just like throwing him shit. He's like, ¿ya ves lo que pasa cuando estás jugando? You know. But what was funny is that it's the thing 1 was like, dude, like, well, he was saying it in Spanish. It was funny too. Yeah, he doesn't speak English, but he's just like. Basically saying that to translate it, he was all like, "No, well, good job, appreciate it." Like, so what am I gonna do? Because my wife is like expecting, you know, for me to get paid, right?
Yeah, bro. For some reason, that's what he was worried about. He's like, "So I'm just gonna show up at home with no money, bro." Like, I told my wife I'm gonna go work. Like,
yeah,
he said, like, she's gonna think I'm cheating, bro. Like, you know. Like,
it is funny because like we were all like, okay, like Arturo feels bad, like we'll all stop, you know, and he was like, nah, ni madres. He just kept fucking going at it. So like we had to take this huge turnaround. We go all the way back home because we already driven like at least an hour, like to go over there, because it's like an hour at least to get there. So we were like pretty close, like. So this is a big circle, you know, like it takes time to get to the meeting spot and go and get everything. So we have to turn around. We ride all the way back. We get there and like it's the thing 1 is still like, dude, he's like, how did he say it? He's like, iba a llevar a mi hijo a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Y ahora cómo le voy a decir que llegué sin nada. Yeah. No, Arturo. He was just like going in. And we're all sitting there like, God damn, bro.
Like, damn, he's not wrong, bro.
Yeah, he's not. Exactly. But since he was the ringer, he was also like, he was low key like, hey, but you're still, he's like, all right, this is fine. But like, so, because Arturo was like, this gig is still going to happen. It's going to happen on Friday now. Yeah. So he's like, he's like, yeah. So are you gonna let me go? Like, thing 1? He's like, because like, vamos a ir todos los que llegamos hoy. And I'm like, he was like dead ass, like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be there. I was like, I'm getting the money for this gig. So I thought I was like, no, pues sí, pues vente, you know. And it was funny because, like I said, like it turns out that this gig was on Halloween. So I was thinking it was a Halloween party or something like that. What I didn't know, what nobody told me, is that thing 1 has a thing 2. Nobody told me that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. No. So then it got me thinking, like, have I seen thing 2 before? And did I think
it's because
he's thing 1?
That's what we've talked about that. Because can we at least say that like their nickname?
I guess that's just I don't know what their. Yeah, I guess you can.
Yeah, because we nickname their nickname is Cuate.
Yeah, right. Cuate.
Because they're 2 charros that are twins.
Yeah.
Right? And they do look exactly the same.
They really do.
And so, like, I knew that. I've known, like, we also call them, like, hay uno bueno y uno malo. I don't know, you know that?
One's the good one, one's the bad one?
Yeah. Like, uno es un desmadre y el otro, like, es más tierno.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Which one? Because like,
the one that knows me is the one that's Mars. Like,
okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you said you played with him, or
yeah, I've known him since I was like a kid.
Oh, okay.
So like, that's cool. Why like I told you, that's how I know which one it is, because I just have to wait till like they just me a me, like for them to tell me hey, because one of them is just like on that, and then the other one's like bring it in, you know, like he gives him like a hug. So like, yeah, you said something like we went to go pick them up, right?
Yeah, Arturo was like, because I thought y'all were fucking with me, because like I knew that we're gonna do that Friday gig on Halloween, and I was like, oh, pues va a venir, thing one, el cuate. So I was like, oh, pues that's cool. And I don't know who it was that said it. He's like, no, pero va a venir el otro también, or something like that. Like, what do you mean? Cause it just sounds like a threat. Like, what do you mean? Two of them are gonna come. And he's like, no, vamos a ir a recoger. So I was like, all right. They wanted to. I guess they got picked up at a Whataburger. Yeah. Right. That's where we pulled up. So like, I don't believe y'all when y'all say shit because like, I don't want to like sound naive. I'm just like, oh, for real. So I'm just like, I don't believe y'all. Like, I feel like everything I say, you'll just be lying. So like, it tripped me the fuck out that we parked at Whataburger and Arturo's like, hey, vamos. I was like, okay, vamos. And I was like, okay, so for sure there's two dudes. Yeah. So then like, it trips me the fuck out to see two of the same person walk out, me thinking only one exists. Yeah. Because I've met him. He's plump.
You've met both. Yeah, that's where I was going with. Because you're like, I wonder if like I met the other one. I'm like, you have.
I don't remember that. Because I swear to you, I thought it was the same guy. Yeah. Like, I mean, there's like, you'd have to like really stare at them to like find the little differences. It's like one of those things where it's like, here's two pictures, find the differences. Like you would have to find the differences.
This time was easier too because one was more shaved. So like they're also going a little bald. I've mentioned before, like one of them's a little ugly. They're both the same. They're a little.
You're just gonna roast them.
Never mind. But they're bald, right? So like one of them was more shaved, and like like I think his beard was like shaved, right? He was a little cleaner, basically.
I guess so.
Right.
But it just trips me out because like that means that at some point, if you're saying I've met them, I said hi to them as if they were the same person. Yeah. Because también ustedes les dicen, pues, cuate, Yeah. So when they come out and I'm like, thing one, thing two, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it tripped me the fuck out. I thought it was like on some Black Mirror shit, So they so I'm sitting in the van like watching them like walk in. I'm like, dude, there is two of them. What the fuck? They come to the doors or whatever. They open the door and they have the exact same voice. They have the exact same voice. So they're just over here like, no, ¿qué? No, Arturo, ¿qué pasó? And so you're hearing everything double. And it, like, to someone like me, to the untrained ear, I'm just like, this is the same person, And it was funny too because like we're picking them up to go to this gig or whatever, and they come into the van, and then we were witnesses to a freaking car crash, not car crash.
It was just like a car accident.
Car accident, yeah. Because like we pulled up, and Arturo was like, "Mira, güey, no mames, el pinche crow." The crow, I don't know.
The movie The Crow.
The Crow. A guy had painted his face like it's Halloween. Yeah, So there's a dude that was painted all white, and he was in the truck, and I guess Arturo saw him like smoking, like just like smoking a cig or something. Yeah, like, no mames, güey, el pinche the crow.
Oh, and mind you too, he was also a worker at Whataburger.
Yeah, we didn't know that. We didn't know that. So like he's like, mira, güey, un pinche the crow. So like, chance un toquecito, like, and then so we parked and we're just sitting there. And I don't know if this dude was off his shift or whatever, maybe having a cigarette, like right after being done. So we parked, and then like maybe a minute later, the crow starts like pulling out of this parking spot and immediately hits the shit out of this car right next to him. It was like this little Altima. You just, y'all saw it, right? I didn't see it.
I heard it.
I heard it too, because I was on my phone, look up, and I just hear like, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I don't know how he did this shit. All he had to do is pull forward and then turn, but like he only turned. Yeah. So I don't know what was in that cigarette, bro, or Siete,
Was that good shit, bro?
It was that good shit, So because immediately it's like, and we're like, oh shit. So we're all sitting there like we're just fucking accessories to this crime, bro. Like, we all just saw what happened, And it was funny because he walks out. He's a lot shorter than I thought, Fucking a crow guy comes out, and then like he's wearing a Whataburger shirt. So like, no mames, he's a fucking worker. Like, what the fuck? So we're all like, what do we do? As witnesses to this crime. Like, what do we do? So he walks in. He walks in, I guess, to look for the owner of the car. Bro, tell me why this motherfucker brought out Chucky. It was an older gentleman dressed as Chucky, like with the whole pajama and everything. So it's like the crow and Chucky both coming out to assess the damage. They're both sitting there like, chinga, how, dude? We're just like, damn, bro, like this really does look like a movie or some shit. And it's funny because like they're dressed up. It's Halloween night. So I was telling him like, nah, bro, his fucking night's ruined. Like it's
he's
the
like
crow.
he was about to be on his way to like a Halloween party.
Yeah,
right? The one that we're gonna play at.
Yeah,
and then,
we're all sitting there like, fuck, like his whole night is ruined, bro.
Yeah,
ahorita he doesn't have like ganas de nada, way. He's just like, fuck, I fucked up my truck. Dude. He's all calling his dad. He's like, Dad, I fucked up the truck. You know,
it's like my truck, stupid.
So anyway, we leave this crime scene and then we went to Mineral Wells. We played the gig after all. That one tripped me the fuck out too because it was a 2-hour gig and it's on a Friday. You know, we brought the thing 1 and thing 2. We brought los cuates. They're there playing. That was our violin section.
Yeah, they both play violin.
They both play violin, and that gig ended up turning into 4 hours. And it was low key getting kind of cold.
Yeah, it was.
It was cold. Yeah.
As soon as the sun was setting, I was like, I'm scared.
Yeah, and especially because we're just like kind of standing there, like we're on uneven ground. We're like on grass, and
oh yeah, this was not a Halloween party. It was a full on like Mexican party. Like it was the birthday de una señora. Way she was like what 60?
She was turning 60. Yeah.
Right. And I was like, where are the dress ups? You know, everybody's dressed like de vaquero.
Sí, güey.
I was like, this is lame as hell, bro.
Y nosotros más llegamos así todos charros. I was like, what kind of normal ass party is this, güey? I was like, where are the ghouls?
Where's the crow? Like,
where's the what?
The crow. Like,
yeah, the crow. Like, you got the crow. The Whataburger worker is like, hey.
Like he's like coming. He had like a car crash or something.
He's like, sorry, I'm late. He's like, I fucked up my mom's car. So yeah, it ended up being a 4-hour gig, and yeah, it was getting cold. So I was feeling a little bit, and then what tripped me out was like Arturo was like, hey, wait, nos van a dar a comer. But have you noticed that like whenever I never like to assume they're gonna give us food because like then I'm like left disappointed sometimes.
Okay.
So I just like I plan to like leave as soon as it's over. I'm like, let's go. So Arturo's like, hey, wait, nos van a dar a comer. So I start looking around. I'm like, no one brought out plates. You know, like no one, because like they started like mingling within the crowd because that's what they do. They're all like really good minglers. Like los cuates too. You just see them like yapping with like everybody there. Yeah. They were even at the fire pit. They were just sitting there like, oh, sí, ahí la llevan. No, ahí va.
Ya agarró, ¿verdad?
Sí. Ya, sí. ¿Cómo va el trabajo? No, muy bien. You know, it's they were like mingling within the crowd. So I'm just sitting there like, can we go home or am I getting a taco or not? You know. So that's the only thing that trips me out. Like you, and then when we're just standing there, we're just like waiting to see if anybody's gonna bring something. If not, pues vamos a la chingada, way, you know. Yeah. But that gig specifically, like I did think that it was gonna be more of a Halloween vibe or something. So I was kind of low key disappointed.
Yeah.
And my wife was here handing out candy and stuff like that.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, like that's her whole thing.
People were trick or treating here.
Fuck yeah, bro! Like everybody and their mom comes.
Pensé que era pegriloso, güey. I thought you lived in the hood.
Más para allá, güey. Acá está, I guess it's safe here. I don't know. But a lot of people do come through around here, so good for them, you know.
Cool.
Yeah, but that was pretty much the only thing we did for Halloween. So
we didn't dress. Well, we did dress up. If you think about it.
Yeah, remember we used to do that. We used to. Well, we didn't dress up, but at Burros Locos, our old planta, Arturo brought out those big heads. Well, siempre se lo trae.
Like, damn.
You should be like, Ozzy?
Like a stray, bro.
Yeah. No, he brought like those big heads. Like, I was a shark.
Yeah. I think I was like a
You were like a wolf.
Yeah.
That was cool. Good times. Anyway, so what else did we do that night?
That's it?
No, not that night. That weekend. That's when we went to Decatur. What was the Decatur one again?
Oh yeah, it was the wedding of that it was like a Mexican guy, like a white girl.
Yeah. So then the next day, Saturday, we went to what was it?
Decatur.
We went to Decatur, but we went to a salon that technically was not the right one. I think what messed up was that the lady had told Arturo it was at a place, and
I think she told him like it's like the event center.
The event
Decatur,
center,
right?
yeah.
And he put that. He I guess he put like the Decatur event center.
Yeah.
And it took him to like an event center in Decatur.
In Decatur, yeah, exactly. Well, but we had played there before. That's why we pulled up, and we pulled up, and there was not a car in sight.
Yeah, bro.
So like, we had just fucked up on a gig, so I was telling Arturo, like, no mames, way. No, was it for next Friday? Was it for next Saturday? You know,
he was like, stop,
because he like walks out to check out like the place, and I'm all telling you guys, because he walked out of the van, I was like, we fucked up, didn't we? I feel like we're not in the right place. Like, nah, pues ni modo, let's just go home. Yeah, catch you. You know? We drove all the way to Decatur for this, you know. No, but actually, it wasn't his fault. Apparently, the lady, she sent the address, and he's like, "No mames, wait, this is Bridgeport."
Yeah.
I was like, "Where's that?" He's like, "Oh, it's like 10 minutes up the road." I'm like, "All right, bet." It was like a fucking hour away.
We can still make it. No pasa nada.
Yeah.
But so yeah, señora.
Yeah. No, we went out there, and it was a wedding. It was Mexican looking dude, real Mexican looking dude. You could tell he looked like a roofer.
Oh, that's a construction.
Is that racist for us to?
No, I mean, if he looks, it's my people, bro.
It's my people, right? Like he just looks like I could ask him about tile or something. You know, he just like you couldn't ask me about tile. Obviously, I don't fucking know. You know, like I think everybody has like a look to them.
He did have a weird request. He was like, "Can you guys do El Son de la Negra but without lyrics?"
Without lyrics?
And I was like, "What, bro?"
Yeah.
You know?
I was like, "You're just gonna dismantle the Mexican heritage of my people?" Because that was the first thing they wanted, right? They wanted to walk in with La Negra without voices. So then I was like, pues nomás vas a oír like he's gonna hear my chingon manicos, you know. But
he's like, that's what I want.
Yeah, right. He's like, actually, I'm a Vihuela player. Like, ooh, wow. No, but that was weird. And Arturo was like, are you sure? Because he pretty much convinced him to like, that was a dumb idea.
Bro, I don't know where this came up, but I'll notice like a kid is like an harmonia player by the way he looks at you.
Oh yeah, seafood shack. Because they were saying that.
Yeah, but I've noticed like in general, like I know when a kid is like a rhythm player, by the way they look at you, because they're just like,
what the fuck?
You know.
I'm like, what you looking at, little fucker?
No, it's just like, you like this? You like this? No,
for all the chords, I'm just like, que los cumplas feliz.
No, it's because like you can see like the little heads is working, like they kind of know what you're doing because they play. And they're just kind of like, oh, no. But like,
they're like, I played this at my school. It's not funny.
He's like telling his mom, he's like, no, es que él no sabe, es porque, ves, ya se equivocó, ya ves, you know, like, he's trying to like impress his mom.
That's true. Sometimes I see people, at a gig, like you'll see them doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like they'll kind of like moving around with like my hand and shit. Then I'll trip them up. I'm just like, I'll go to your beat. Dun, 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 dun. They're just like, oh shit.
Like, pendejo.
Yeah. ¿Ves? Ni se la sabe. Yeah.
Mira. But yeah, that was just a little side note. Like I've seen like kids like look at Simon, they're like, okay.
He's like, I la lleva. Like, yeah.
Yeah, they asked for that, and I think Arturo was like, "Quit your shit," you know? Like, because I told Arturo, and Arturo went to go talk to him, and then he came back. He's like, "Now we're playing like Negra como es," you know?
Sí, and I guess he just like gaslights him into being like, "That's not a good decision."
He's like, "Es que no va a sonar bien." Like, like you have to sing, you have to do it. It's a dare.
Chingón. Yeah, we just played. It was like, like I said, I was pointing out that he's Mexican. Because he had a white girl.
I was trying to save you, bro.
Huh? No, like
you're like back to the racism.
No, I mean like he's cool. Like he look like my cousin. You know, he just looks like
Fernando.
Like Fernando. Yeah. Shout out Fernando. He just kind of looks like that. They got that look. I can say it. I'm Mexican. I can say it. But yeah, he just looks like a cousin of mine. You know, so like when I see him like marrying, you know, una güerita, I'm like, chingón, bro, your papers. Like, it's todo. I'm like, chingón.
It's like a green card marriage.
I was like, he unlocked a new move, you know. Like, he's like, ahí ven los papeles, no hay pedo, güey. No, but it's cool. Like, I always thought that. I was like, what would be the difference? Because, like I'm guessing in these little towns, you know, like when you're Mexican, like, kind of like Arturo and all them, like, they went to, like, school in Pilot Point and Aubrey, like, already, like, you have to realize like those schools probably don't have a lot of like other Hispanics there. Yeah. So that means a lot of my cousins that live in like in the country or whatever, when they live in the country, like they go to these white schools. So like they're like the only Mexicans there. So like some of them end up dating a bunch of like white girls and stuff, and I'm like, what's up, man? What's up? You're representing for our kind, you know.
Oh, I thought you would go to the girl and be like, a ver, volte una tortilla.
No, dude, you'd be surprised. They'll be like, they'll go to some carnitas and they're just like, get a tortilla. And they're like, you know, they mingle. You know, now they know. You know, but like no, for real. I have cousins like that. Pues they got with white girls because I mean that es lo que había, güey.
Okay.
Puro sandwich. You know, like no hay de otra. You know. So, like when we went to that wedding, I was like, shit. Well, like that's what ended up happening there, because like their first dance was a country song. You know, like
wasn't that yours?
Yeah, it was. But I'm like, am I white? No way. No, their country's different, bro. It wasn't turnpike.
Fucking got him, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, yes. No, it's just different, dude. Because like they have like a completely different vibe. Like even the wedding itself, like it was like era como one of those big weddings, if that makes sense.
It was
like
nice and cozy.
It was like one of those little conference center, like not even conference meeting type venues. It was little, and like the majority of the because we were really fighting to get rep because allí casi no había.
Yeah.
Like one of the first requests was a lady going up to Arturo. She's like, "Can you play like something Disney for like the kids?"
Oh yeah.
Like Arturo was like, "Ay, mamadas," you know? Like, but like she wanted us to play like Coco, essentially, you know. And like this is usually a common theme. Like we've gone to parties before where like they're playing this stuff, like they're playing a bunch of or they want us to play a lot of like Coco stuff.
What was funny about that too is that we played the one song we know from Coco.
Yeah.
And this little girl was like not good, like she was just on her. Did she have an iPad? She was like doing something.
She was on her iPad.
Yeah, like no está haciendo nada. Mm-hmm. And then we played like una de Jenny Rivera. We played like ¿cómo se llama? Ya me acabé los cartones. No llega el olvido.
Oh yeah.
We played No llega el olvido, and then this little girl was just like. She's like, I like this one, you know, like yeah. She's like, tráeme mi, I don't know what they drink.
Chocolate.
Tráeme mi humix, you know, I don't know. Like,
no, they're Capri Sun way.
Capri Sun, yeah.
No, what tripped me about that lady is she's like, can I place? Like, it's always like the same lady that will come up and ask like for that song, like for the kids, for the kids. But like what I told you was like, I don't know if these ladies like realize, but like those kids probably don't remember the movie as much as you think they do, and if they do, they're not gonna recognize like our old ass, you know, like playing this track. Like Miguelito's not gonna come out and it's like yo, we're like, you know, like la voz no es comparación, you know. You can't compare Miguel's little voice to like voz de hombre de Arturo, you know. It's like, what color is the sky? It's not gonna come out the same.
Would you make him a smoker, bro?
It's because like he has to strain himself to go up to those notes. You know what I mean? Like, so like así es como salen. So like for like Miguel is like, what color is the sky? Like it just sounds more like a kid, you know? Yeah. No matter what Arturo does, it's not gonna come out the way that they think on that Disney movie.
Brother is 40.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's 39.
No, ya mero.
Yeah, mero.
Ahí la llevo. But that little girl that was on her iPad did not give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she paid more attention to, like, another song, que es pa' pistear, you know?
Yeah. It's like that little TikTok comment they keep putting with the little gun. I fucking love that shit. Yeah. But yeah, so it was cool. But again, like, those weddings just have a different vibe. But good for him, you know? Like I said, voy a agarrar sus papeles. No hay pedo.
Let's do it.
They gave us some food afterwards. Oh, that's what I was telling you. They had like a salad there. It was like a salad with cauliflower in it. And I ate it.
You didn't like the cauliflower? You didn't like cauliflower, for real? It has no taste. It adds like good texture.
Is that what it's for?
Because it has a little crunch.
It was like in between this salad, like this macaroni salad, which I was like, why'd you ruin this? It's already got good ingredients.
No,
someone just said cut up with. Yeah, that's what I said. Pasta. Like pasta.
Say macaroni.
Macaroni is a type of pasta.
Yeah, but like when you hear macaroni, you think macaroni and cheese, right?
No, macaroni and cheese is macaroni and cheese. Macaroni itself is just
like, macaroni.
Yeah, like rigatoni,
No. No.
And what are some other ones? Like bow tie. What
Penny.
else? Pin. These are all types of pastas, right? That's what I'm saying.
Why'd you start it like that?
Go.
It's penne pasta. ¿Qué tiene?
No, nada.
¿Te la comes, no? Right?
No, sí, está muy bueno.
Con los pelitos y todo.
You're fucking dumb, bro.
Yeah, pues, yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, it was pasta. And it had fucking cauliflower. And I was like, why'd you ruin it? That's what I was trying to say. A huevo me lo comí, güey. I was hungry.
I didn't see it. Or I think I got something else.
What else did they have? Like carnitas or some shit?
Yeah.
I don't know. Point is, I was hungry. So, like, it did hit. I was like, chingon. That was a Decatur gig. And then the last one was the Day of the Dead. That's another thing that like was happening that weekend, like that we missed. It was Dia De Los Muertos. Oh, I guess Noche de los Muertos. That's what they were saying it there because it was in the evening or whatever. When we went to the church, they had that.
Oh yeah.
They had this little plaza, and it was kind of cool because like I was telling my wife that like now Dia de los Muertos has become I think in the United States, it's also because it's been like very, what's the word? Gentrified? Yeah, or that's not the word, is it? Like it's a lot more out there. Like Dia de los Muertos wasn't really a thing like as much as it is now here in the U.S. But I think Coco had a hand in that, you know, and just like the whole calavera being like a whole thing that you could just buy.
Bro, do you know even Disney was trying to like buy all rights for
Dia
de los Muertos?
I saw that.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
that is wild.
No mames.
And the Mexicans were like,
The
hell?
Yeah.
You're not doing that shit.
Yeah.
And they were like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Here's Coco.
Yeah.
That's literally what happened. They were just like, all right, we'll make a movie about it. I guess. Whatever.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That was crazy, bro.
But yeah, like it's like a thing now in the United States where like even now, like I said, at this church they had like do you remember?
An altar.
Huh? Yeah, they had an altar and they had like a whole celebration around it. You know, it was like supposed to be like I think it's also like to raise funds and stuff like that.
Oh.
It's funny too because we got there to the church and Arturo met up with the lady and she was telling Arturo, she's like, dude, I didn't give you a phone number, I didn't give you anything. And like I didn't know if y'all were gonna show up, like because we didn't have a number, and I was like, it's kind of irresponsible. Like you hired a mariachi with no contact or nothing. So she was just hoping that we get there.
Yeah.
Like luckily, since we've been like, I was gonna say we've been really good lately, but like Arturo literally fucked up, right? But we've been getting the gigs on time. You know, so like we got there and she was just like, oh my god, like thank you for coming against IK, because I mean that's the thing. Like a lot of like mariachis nomás quedan mal, güey. They're just like, nah, pues.
Yeah.
Que les vaya bien, you know. We got there and they wanted us to set up, and it was like, yeah, we played like outside. It was kind of cool because like everybody there was watching us like we are featured guests, I guess you could say, but it felt like that. It felt like we were at a concert or some shit.
Yeah, because everybody like made like a huge crowd around us.
Yeah, and we're like, it wasn't on a stage. We were like at the same level as them.
Yeah,
like there was like people right in front of me, and I was just like, this feels a little weird. Like I feel like we're supposed to be on a stage or something because like they're just like like standing there like staring at us, you know. But it was cool. Like we played a lot of like crowd pleasers and stuff like that, and the people were hyped, which is cool.
Yeah.
That's the thing though too. Like they'll be asking for like certain songs like for requests.
Oh yeah.
Someone asked for El Aventurero in church, and we played it, but like. Yeah. Some of the elements in that song don't necessarily match up with like the things that are happening like at a church. Like I feel like they wouldn't be approved of. Like I feel like if
because it wasn't inside the church, but it was inside like the little, what can you call it? It's called una
placita.
Yeah. So like it's inside the church.
Yeah.
Not inside the building.
Yeah.
But there's this
area
and people were like asking like. There were other songs too that I was like, I don't think that's appropriate here.
Well, Por Tu Maldito Amor.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, Tu Maldito, like that.
I was like, cussing, bro.
Yeah, like
in church.
Like certain songs, I was like, why are you guys asking for this? Because you know we're gonna play it. You know, like Arturo was
like Mon Alambre.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, you gotta know where we are. Like, we're technically still like on Iglesia grounds. Like, I have like all the saints looking at me. Like, all the statues are just staring down. Like.
They're like, súbele. No.
Yeah. Or like the songs, yes. Like I think some songs was like I said, like como de tomar and stuff like that. Like
which is every song. Like,
yeah. I would feel like
why you hire us?
Yeah. So like certain songs I would be like, you know what, let's just maybe like censor that one, you know, or like maybe let's
maybe trade like that word for this word or something.
Yeah. But we were like, nah, we'll just play it like así como la
I
grabaron.
trusted Arturo, bro, because Arturo, like, he was very of the church, you know? So I'm like, if he thinks it's okay, but I guess it's okay. But I did feel something in my heart, which is like, this is wrong.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're playing there, and I'm like looking over for like un padre.
And there was, I thought el padre, like.
See, the with the white collar?
Yeah, he was just like,
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's like.
Shit.
Yeah, it was a cool gig. And they fed us. Cool. They gave us like these hot dogs.
Did you eat it?
That I struggled to eat. Yeah.
You ate it that day?
Yeah, it was like, what?
Did you eat it that day?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't want a glizzy right then and there, you know, like.
So you just saved it?
I saved it, yeah. And then I ate it like maybe a day later. Or a day or two. Because también like a glizzy like those, because it was one of those like Mexican glizzies where like they have bacon in them and the onion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like what I did is like the next day I put it like on my little comal.
Oh. Okay.
So like I like remade it to its like former glory. Like like I put it on the little grill. I like toasted the bread. Like I didn't want to eat it así nomás. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So I saved it. I revived it.
Cool.
I ate it pretty cool. Yeah.
Because I was like, you ate a cold hot dog, bro?
No, I'm not gonna fucking eat a cold hot.
That's what I was wondering.
I was like, you could do that. No, actually, when I was a kid, there's some lore about me. I used to eat cold wieners, you know, like from the fridge.
De los muertitos?
No way. Stupid.
I like that.
I know, like I would go to I guess because that's what lo que había. So like, because when you're a kid, you just go looking for food sometimes. Yeah. So like, I went to the fridge and like I would see the weenies, so I would just pop one out, dude. Like, así me la comía.
Sir?
Was that bad? Is that bad? I don't know.
No, I would do that too.
I would eat cold cheese.
Okay, no, I don't do that.
Like the Kraft singles. Like, yeah. I wonder if anybody else do this? Like I used to like cheese, así nomás. So you know how they would come like in the plastic covering?
Yeah.
Like you'd have to go like, you have to like fucking opening a Pokemon pack, like all right. And then yeah, it was good.
No, yo era mucho de Maruchan.
Yeah, I would
because like when my mom would work, I shouldn't say this, but she would leave me like at home alone. Do you remember?
They're like, fuck, I could have kidnapped your ass. Like,
do you remember do that with your parents?
No,
like,
yeah, they would just say, no abres la puerta para nadie. And like, dude, they would just traumatize us to not open the door. Yeah. Just like sitting there like.
So like back in the day, I don't know if they're worth that much today, but like in La Fiesta, you went to like or I don't know if Walmart does it, but in La Fiesta, like one cup was like 30 cents.
Yeah, you could get like 3 for $1 before.
Yeah, no, well, we bought the whole fucking like carton. It was like a.
Oh yeah.
It was like a what 555?
I don't know. It was like a row of like 6 to 4. Maybe it was like 15 to 20.
Yeah, my mom would buy that because you know I would be home a lot, or I would be home like by myself. Si tienes hambre, esta para esto le pones agua. You can't fuck this up, you know. Like, and so like I was very like tengo hambre, like no me sé mi Mariachi de camaroncito.
Yeah. Did you pop in the microwave or would you boil the water?
Yeah, my mom didn't trust me. Like,
oh yeah,
like turn on the stove and shit.
No, yeah, mine's it's because it says on the thing.
Yeah, that's how you have to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't have cancer, as far as I know.
Same. I kind of want one now. I'm like, it's so pretty good because they like hit whenever you need them. You know, you're just like, no, nada comer. You know what, dude? Throw an egg in there. That's what I did.
What the fuck?
No, like a cooked egg, like
like a boiled egg.
No, I know that like pho places and like ramen places do that. I never personally liked like a lot of hard boiled eggs. Plus, I don't know how to do it. I'm scared.
Okay.
So I'm just like,
what? You don't know
no, my parents never made hard boiled eggs.
Bro?
My mom's she's gonna listen to this and be like, yo sí los hacía, but I'm like, no, she didn't. She would always. My mom doesn't make. And that's why I told you I had never eaten eggs really that had runny egg before. Everything was scrambled for my mom.
Okay.
So it was like an egg, and then she was like, and she scrambled it up. So that's how I would eat them.
Your mom's like, pinche mentiroso, güey.
No.
Estás en el infierno, güey.
Like, because my dad doesn't eat like raw meat.
Yeah.
Like when it's medium or like medium rare, like nothing like that. It's got to be like fully cooked. Same thing with eggs. He wouldn't eat. So that's why everything was scrambled. So like when I got older, I was always like, because like when people would eat it, I was like, and then I ate it and I was like, oh, this is not bad, you know. So like I'll do that with my maruchanes. I'll put I'll grill an egg, and then I'll leave some of it like runny, and then I'll just throw it in the maruchan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
You know, you can also throw like the egg, I see like crudo, and it'll cook up in the.
Yeah, I've heard that too, but meal.
I get that.
Yeah.
I also like it like super like caldoso. I love the caldo at the end. That shit hits, bro.
If you put like chile and limon and everything, and at the end you just drink it. And if it's cold,
good. What?
No, like afuera, or like, if you're cold. No, like if you're. Like
I was like, you had me
cold.
until that part, bro.
Yeah, like if you're cold, like you just drink it.
Yeah,
like
that hits.
It's warm, yeah.
Like en esos tiempos, güey, Maruchan.
Yeah.
We just go to the like QT, bro. We just buy the little cups.
Have a Maruchan party.
Sí, güey, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ya tengo hambre.
I'll eat like 4 of them. I'll put them away.
I honestly could eat more than one.
No, yeah,
I just love noodles, bro. Like, what? That's
no, it's good. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm like, you can't turn around.
I'm just happy for you. I don't know.
I'm a good noodle.
Yeah, I'm a good noodle.
It's the we sidetrack real hard.
We played at the Mexican.
Yeah,
on Sunday. That was a long time too, because it was. If you've heard us before, we've talked about the Mexican, but it's like a really upscale place. What did you think about those tacos they gave us?
I like them.
Did you see that black salsa or whatever it was? What was that?
Salsa.
But it was black.
Yeah.
Like
it looked like the squid, like
like a squid ink. Yeah, because it tripped me the fuck out. Because every time we go there, like it's a fancy place, right? Like they give us like different foods.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's just like los íbamos a tirar, pero ¿sabes qué?
Maybe honestly.
And honestly, it's good. You know, so I'm just like whatever. But it was like tacos, and they had like cheese. You could tell like they grilled it first, and then they put like camaroncitos with like vegetables.
Yeah.
And then like they gave me like literally, it looks like a cup of like black ink.
Or soy sauce. That's what I thought at first.
Or like soy sauce. No, but soy sauce está como color like it's clear. It gets a little bit clearer.
Well, after you smear it somewhere, yeah, you can see it.
But this one looked black. Like it looked like paint. And I was next to Hera. I was like, ¿qué es esto? I was like, parece una salsa o algo. And he like, I dipped like a little piece and sabe como a limón y como garlic.
Yeah.
I was like, So like,
was this microwaved?
Yeah. Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. So I threw some on the taco and I was like, that's weird. But it kept making me want to eat it more.
Yeah.
It was good. I ended up just pouring the whole shit on there. I don't know what it was. No sé si me morir.
They're pretty good.
But it was cool playing there again, and
I do like how much they do for like the Dia De Los Muertos, because it was on that day too. Because
it was in
November 1 is de los Angelitos, and then like De Los Muertos, and then they had like un Catrina, like they were.
Oh like, yeah, they so there at that restaurant they get like, I'm guessing just like 2 ladies, and they hire them just to walk around.
It was 2 girls, right?
It's 2 of them.
Because usually it's like una Catrina y like a guy, the guy version. Yeah.
No, I don't know. But yeah, they just like walk around, and their job is just to like take pictures with everybody. And in general, like that place is always popping. So every time we go there, like literally, like people are just flying by you. Like,
yeah,
I feel like everybody else is so much fancier than us though. Like, because they all just have like, they're all just dressed to the nines.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like I shouldn't be in there. I feel like if I didn't have this traje on, I'm not supposed to be there. Like, they would think I'm the bus boy or like the dishwasher. Like, get back to work.
Well, si con todos vestidos, güey, yeah, they'd probably be like, you can't come here.
Yeah, for real. I feel like, well, they probably do have like a dress code policy. They're like fucking 7th Street and shit. They're just like, get the fuck out.
No, like one thing I don't like about that place though is it is busy. Like you have like waiters and people walking by. So like yo, que parezco embarazado, like cause I have a guitarrón, right? And that thing like sticks out hella. Yeah. I'm so scared to get hit, bro. Like I just see the waiter like, permiso, and I'm like, and then like some of them are pretty short.
Mm-hmm.
They're like your height. Nah, they good. But like they're really short, right? And they raise like the food plate like all the way up. But now that makes it my height, bro. And I just see the fucking...
Yeah.
I'm like, a la verga.
No, it's a little scary.
I'm always on edge.
The only thing I don't like about that place, too... Well, it's kind of a good thing, though, too, if you think about it. But, like, everybody just asks for happy birthday. Like, they're like, oh, que tenemos un cumpleaños. And, like, have you noticed the waiters will come up to us? And they're like, hey, tenemos un cumpleaños allá en el 34. I'm like... Where's that? You know, like, I'm like, I don't know if you know this, sir, but I don't know what I don't know your lingo, you know? Yeah. He's like, no, allá donde está el señor. And we're just like, are we supposed to be charging for this? Because, like, that's how you know people have money there, too. Because, like, we're like, happy birthday to you. Que los cumplas feliz. And we finish it, and then they're just like, oh, thank you. And then they'll have, like, a 20 in there. Yeah. And then I'll be like, Arturo, I saw that.
Write it down.
Yeah, right. Says here we got 1,000 in tips. It's like
1,000. They gave them to me.
Yeah.
I got 1,000.
He's like, son para las bocinas. I'm like, what are you talking about? We have the same ones. He's like, yeah, pero de mi casa, güey. Acabo de comprar casa. No, but like there, every time I play there, I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Like I always tell my wife, like, one day we should go. But then I'm also like, I don't know if this is my price range. It's just fucking expensive. Yeah. So anyway, this week we had a couple of things. We can go through them, I guess, real quick. We went to Gainesville. What did we do in Gainesville?
Chinga tu madre. No. Oh, the gig on Friday?
Yeah.
No sé.
We went to Gainesville.
It was 7 to 9?
6 to
8?
Or 7 to 9? Yeah, 7 to 9. Gainesville.
I remember driving there.
Me too.
What?
But I don't remember what we did.
Oh, it was the wedding of the kids. They looked like kids. Yeah.
We played at this like tiny venue that looked like a house. I thought when we pulled up, it's like a neighborhood.
I think it was a house.
We pulled up and they had that neighbor that had all the cats.
Yeah.
Nos iba a robar.
Bro, yeah. I can't like. That's why I don't go to PetSmart.
Cause you feel guilty.
Yeah, I want to take them. You know, there's just like asleep. You know, waiting for like their forever home.
Someone to love them.
Yeah, and I'm like, it could be me, bro, but.
Yeah.
No puedo.
It's funny too because like all these cats, there was like 4 or 5 of them, right? Yeah. They're all outside, right? But like some of them would come up to you and like they'll let you like pet them and stuff. But yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, ooh, gatito. I'm like, kitty. And I was like, nah, I already had 2 fucking ungrateful ones at home. Like, nah, I don't need another one. You're just gonna hate me. And like I have to convince myself that he hates me, you know? So that way no me lo robo. Because I would just be like, meow. You know, put him in my case. I was like, You're a good boy, you know, but whatever. Pero como te decía, oh shit, you want to go out?
I think so.
Oh shit,
the camera one, the main one.
Yeah. Oh well, I guess you remember it would do that.
Is it because it's plugged in? No, it's always plugged in, right?
Oh, did it disconnect? Let's go see. Let me go check. Keep talking. But yeah, so we went to the what?
No, we went to the. Yeah, it was in Gainesville. And it looks like a house when you think about it. So it's a corner house, and then it's that house. And then what tripped me out was that the lighting of the door was the same lighting as the window. Because then that told me like that's the same room, but they're far apart, right? And so when we walked in, it was this. I think it used to be a house, and it got hollowed out. Because it's also weird that it has like I think it had like 3 beams. 2 support beams. Like
also, I was saying that it looks like it was a house.
Yeah.
And they were just like, let's just make this a venue. Because you walk in and it feels like a house. It's like someone's living room.
Yeah.
It's someone's living room and then like one room.
Yeah.
That's all it was. So when we walked in, we saw the bride and groom. It was for a wedding. But both of them look really young. Like,
yeah.
They
look like teens almost.
They look like some TikTokers or something. You know, like they just had like that vibe, you know. But they were getting married, so we played. It was a 2-hour gig for them, and it was chill. Like I thought it was fine. And it was funny too because like at the end, speaking of like food, like they were all like, "No quieren mole."
Oh yeah, nah. I stopped saying yes to mole just because if you get dirty, bro, like yeah. So every time I think. Twice this week, right?
We had mole the next day too.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, I'm okay.
My mom says that it's a very traditional, like allá in Mexico where we go, that every wedding is just mole.
Oh.
So that's why, like if you go anywhere, like over there too, like you don't even invite people; they just show up.
Yeah.
So like they go because they know que va a haber mole. So they're just like un plato para llevar, por favor. You know,
right? You're not even staying. You're like la señora in the video where she's like she's pouring all the mole into like
to palonche. Yeah. And I like how she gets caught. She's like,
she gets mad at the camera.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Dumbass. Yeah.
Like, pa qué grabar?
Sí, but no, it was funny because they're like, quieren comer. And Arturo's like, yo me llevo uno para llevar, you know? Pretty much saying we're not going to stick around, you know? And then the Mike too, he'll always get a plate too. Like the Mike is like, he's a working man. So he's just like, you know what? Like, I need my nutrients, you know? So like they gave the Mike a plate, but like we still had to take all the stuff, like the mics and the speakers and everything. We're putting all that up. And while he was doing that, he was also holding his plate. Y pues se lo atacaron, güey. Like they put a lot. Atascaron, lo atascaron, like estaba hasta arriba, puro mole. So like it was funny because like he was looking around like, I made a boo-boo. Because like there was a bunch of drops on the ground. The puro mole nomás se miraba like, they look like blood droplets, you know? Because you know when blood drops like that, it's like a circle. I know because my wife is for CSI, you know?
Okay.
I know blood splatter. She's going to be mad that I said that. Blood spatter. It's blood spatter. Yeah, anyway.
Okay.
So it was on the ground. So like the Mike was like, you know, because he was like, fuck, like, because then like the bride was walking around a lot.
Yeah.
So we were like, fuck. So like me personally, I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here because I don't want to get in trouble. Like, you know. So I walked out, but like I saw the drops on the ground, and knowing how much she was walking around, I'm like, someone should probably tell her that there's mole under her dress, bro, because like, yeah, valió madre. But
nah.
It's not though Mike's fault. It was like literally like the plate was hasta arriba, dude. Like so he had another plate on top, and when we were putting the stuff up in the van, like he was like holding the plate, like trying to keep it intact. At the same time trying to eat it, you know, like it was a lot, you know. I was like, just give us a better portion.
Reason why I wouldn't like. Yeah, I don't say yes to mole, bro. Unless we sit down, maybe. Or maybe like Sammy. Es que nomás me gusta el que pica.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's just my family was always acostumbrada like comer like mole that's like the spicier one. So like when people used to tell me like, oh, I love mole, like, you know, they put chocolate in. I was like, there's chocolate in that shit? I was like, what? But people eat it like sweet and stuff. Or like I would go to a party when I was younger, and you know what trips me out? I don't like the mole where people like put the whole fucking pata in there of the chicken.
¿Tampoco?
I don't like that shit. That's the most hard. No, it's like the hardest thing to eat. What? How do you eat that shit?
Con la tortilla, güey. Just...
No, because then like, no se puede, güey. You're going to get your fingers all dirty and shit. Like,
¿Qué tiene, güey? Es por sabor.
Like with us, like it's like puros pedazos de puerco, and they're all cut up already, and they're just in the sauce.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And you just get your fork and fucking put it on the tortilla, and then scoop some in there with some rice, and ya chingaste, güey.
Bueno, el punto es que te gusta que te pique.
Sí, güey. I don't like the sweet one.
Todo gay.
Well, I like it like that. I don't care.
Que te pique. Ponle un pip, güey, no mames.
¿Un qué?
Un pip. It's like, beep.
Oh. And then we went to Medill. We went to Oklahoma. We thought we were going to see the guy that we just talked about.
Yeah.
The padre. I guess he got fired because he wasn't there anymore. So we were like, you know, we're just expecting there to be a whole conversation about that guy.
It was the same thing. There was like a Mexican guy and like a white girl, right?
Oh, yeah. It was another wedding like that. It was half and half.
World peace.
Mudbloods.
Damn.
Right? That's what
World peace.
Wait, what was a mudblood?
Yeah, it's like people that were half Muggle, half...
no, mudblood is when they have two, because both of her parents...
No, it means when you have like blood of Muggles too.
No, but Hermione was a mudblood.
No, they just picked on her because her parents were both Muggles.
Por eso.
It doesn't mean that like...
Because half-blood is when one of them's magic and one of them's not. That's why he was the half-blood prince, right?
No, I don't know much about the half-blood prince. But I know like it just means your blood is impure.
Por eso.
But it doesn't mean that it's because both of your parents are.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like really debating.
I think the only like Well, I think Hagrid says that he's like, there's no one that doesn't have like Muggle blood. Because even Voldemort himself is half blood.
See?
Yeah. Bellatrix Lestrange is half blood. I know about this lore.
Yeah, I need to get back into it. My sister was really good at it.
Daisy or
Marila? Yeah, she's all Harry Potter. So.
Oh, okay. She read the books?
Yeah. No, she was
okay.
all of it. Yeah. I didn't ask her. Anyway,
back to Mariachi.
Anyway, this mudblood. No, it's because they were half. It was half Mexican, half. The girl was white. No,
I was like her dad looked real like hillbilly. Is that offensive?
Republican, rural red state. Yeah, we're in Oklahoma. 49th in education.
But maybe he's just progressive. It's just the look. You know?
I don't know. But
I mean, they were there. They were at the wedding.
They were at the wedding. Yeah. You could tell which one was the table con los güeros and then everybody else.
No, se notó luego because the bride and the groom walked in, right? We were playing something.
Cuando entraron?
Yeah.
Hermoso Cariño, ¿no?
Was that it?
I think so.
Point is, we were playing, and this guy's family was just like, cargala. You know, they were just like yelling. Oh, they were louder than our bocinas, bro. Like, yeah. Because I when they were like screaming, I couldn't hear you. They were just like, and I looked over at them, and they were just like, you know, they were just like screaming and shit. I'm like, this isn't a good look, man. We can't keep doing this.
But yeah, I mean, it was like a half and half type wedding type. We had been to the salon
before. You could tell like the people that were like white, they were like, this is how y'all do things.
Yeah.
Because they were like,
they had a couple tables.
They were sitting at the tables and they were just kind of looking around like, what is this like red substance? And it's like mole.
The mole. It's spicy. It's like, no tiene chile. Like.
It's spicy. It's like tiene chocolate. You
know? I don't know. You don't have chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
Or steak? You know, I don't know. I don't know what to eat.
You don't have pizza?
Yeah. And then the last gig was just a gig, a house gig. Played an hour. I thought it was going to go into more, but I guess not.
Me too. Well, it's because I think like we got the cops.
Oh, like yeah. I thought that was weird because that... this is in Keller, and in Keller is like a northern suburb of Fort Worth, and
northern. My bad.
This is it.
Yeah,
northern. It's a northern suburb of Fort Worth, and I don't know. I mean, there are like some nicer houses and stuff there, but it was like 9:00 on a Saturday, and we didn't even finish the hour. Well, we were about to be done. We were like on the last song, and they were like, "Es que llegaron los policías," and I was like, "Dude, like it's kind of crazy because like I don't know necessarily what." Causes someone to call like on a party, but if I'm only hearing them for an hour, I'm kind of like, okay, like they're barely getting stuff started. Like
on a Saturday too.
On a Saturday, you know. So like even then, like it's not even 10:00 yet. It's like still early, and nothing is going. Like nothing else is going on in this neighborhood. Like so, I was like, dude, just like watch TV or something. Like
just enjoy your life.
See way like for someone to just call right away, just to be like. There's just trumpets out there. I don't know. You know, it's just like that's enough to get the authorities involved. Like I'm just like it feels like it's dumb. So I always just never understood that. Luckily, it was like on our last track, but like imagínate if they come in like the first 20 minutes, we're just like
still getting paid, right?
Right. We're just like, well, I think in the past too, they've had us play inside for that reason because they just know like that their neighborhood is like sensitive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that sucks, dude. Like.
And it's happened. We've been at this house more than once, and like
multiple times. Yeah.
It's us. I think you made a video about it, no?
Yeah.
Where like it was two cops, and they were like, "Hey," and then when they gave them a plate, they're like, "All right."
Yeah, they stuck around. It was forward PD. They were just over here like atacando los tacos, you know.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they left after they got their plate, and then they came back.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
They were like, they called again.
Yeah, they called again. I was like, "Fuck, dude! Like it sucks. Like you can't even have like, it's your crib, and you can't even have like a gathering because people are like."
Yeah, there was even a possum that was like, "What's going on? What's all this ruckus?"
Oh yeah, cuando llegó Tacuache, he's like, "It's una de Bad Bunny." No, not Bad Bunny. What the fuck? Like una de Junior H, you know, someone like that. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty eventful week. You guys had another gig yesterday. But
oh yeah, Sammy went to go play with los camperos.
I didn't play with them. That's what Arturo was like. I was like, oh, vas a ver a chambear con los camperos. Like, oye, a mí no me van a invitar, güey. I'm a reject. It's okay. No, like it was cool. Like I got to watch them. I thought my crew was gonna come, but by crew I meant just me.
We talked about it like 2 months ago, and then we never mentioned it again.
I guess I'm the only one that takes things seriously around here.
I completely forgot about it.
Exactly.
Because when you said like I was los camperos, like that's this week. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Bueno, voy a chambear.
Arturo does the same thing. Arturo is always like, hey, vamos a ir a los camperos, like, or vamos a ver el sol. Or no, he probably would say it was sol, but he would say it for like another group that comes in. I was like, yeah, well, let's go watch them. And he's like, nah, never mind. I got a gig, you know. So it's kind of like you too. So I'm kind of like, no, but I mean, I'll go. Like I like watching those concerts because one,
¿Te inspiran?
Huh?
¿Te inspiran?
Yeah, I mean, it's like we play like this music, but obviously it's not like at the caliber that like Camperos or like these bigger groups can do. I mean, they dedicate their lives to this, like straight up, like this is their whole thing.
They
you know,
practice.
So, yeah, they practice, right? But each one of those, to be in that position, like in one of those groups, like you have to be at the top of your instrument, like at the top of the line, and you have to be willing to make that sacrifice to go to all these cities. And also, like, it takes a lot to put it together, I would think. So, like, yo como charro, I mean, it's cool to go out there and watch them. And it's funny, too, because llegaron más charros. Like, I went, pues yo fui de civilian. You know, I went just, like, as a normal dude.
Yeah.
And I went to go to the restroom or whatever, and I got up and I walked around. Y estaban llegando charros. And what I was thinking, I was like, I don't know any of these dudes.
Bro.
It always happens. I'm like, I don't know these dudes. But a lot of them were getting there, like, in their traje, you know. So that means que vienen de chambear or something like that, and they're coming to watch or whatever.
To audition.
Pues para ponerlos nerviosos, güey.
No,
it's just like, a ver. You know, they're like, oh, they're pretty good.
Honestly.
Yeah. I think that's what I would do. If I'm in tryout, I'd just be like, nah, pues mejor me lo quito,
Right. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't do this for real. They do this shit for real. No, but it was cool. Like I enjoy that and watching like groups, and te da como a different perspective. Like usually you're the one playing, bro. You know, so like now you get to be the spectator for once.
You're learning, taking it all in.
Yeah.
That's chido. I like it. I like watching those.
I
would have gone, but it's good. Bro, like we literally talked about it like 2 months ago, and then nobody brought it up again. And it was Arturo. Arturo was like, hey,
it's always Arturo. He's like, I want to verlos. And I'm like, all right. He's like, nah. Like, and like, you know who does that too? Paco? Paco said that before. He's like, hey, wait, vamos a ver a los camperos?
Yeah.
Or like, sí, güey, vamos. He's like, nah, no way. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I guess like whenever y'all I'm kind of like, I realize, I guess I am kind of like my wife. As soon as you mention something, she's like, got it. And she's just like, I thought you said we were going to do that. I was like, I was just kidding when I said that. She's like, but she thinks that like for sure, you know? So like, I guess I'm like her. You guys are like, vamos? And I'm like, bet, vamos. And I'm like, nah, no. So I'm like, what the fuck? So like Arturo decides to tell you guys, like, he was talking to you, right?
Yeah.
We're in the van and he's like, hey, wey, cayó chamba para el domingo. And I'm like, I did the same thing. I was just kind of looked up like, this Sunday? And he's like, sí, wey. I'm like, y'all aren't gonna go watch Camperos? Like, I bought tickets. And like, I was even gonna like hit y'all up like throughout the week, like, hey, wait, so is anybody else gonna want to go? You know, but I was like, no, you guys are responsible. You guys are old adults. I shouldn't have to remind you like you're my students. And then, oh, that was this Sunday? Que la chingada.
My bad, bro.
Well, I enjoyed myself. I thought it was cool. I had fun. I had Whataburger.
Oh, bro?
This place. Yeah.
Oh. So we're not having Whataburger?
I didn't say I'm not going to eat it again. Yeah. So let's just do a Charro chat real quick. And the closer we get this done, we get to Whataburger. So let me go through these real quick. First question. What happened a big eye opener for you guys in general? Big eye opener.
I think since we were talking about concerts and stuff, I think a big eye opener was like my first time watching. I think the first big Mariachi that I watched was Los Camperos. Remember when you used to come for the, what was it called, Fiesta Navidad?
Oh yeah, we were talking about that because my wife was like, "Yeah, we went like last year to their Christmas show." I was like 5 years ago. I was like, she has the worst memory. Dude.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yeah, we did go, but that was in Dallas."
Yeah.
And then like I look like an asshole because I'm like, "That was 5 years." Like, you know, they're probably thinking like, "Damn, he probably beats his wife or something." But I'm just mean.
You're like, I'm hype. No.
But yeah, they used to have the Christmas show.
I think yeah, like watching like a big group like that when you're a kid, because they had to be like 2013.
Was it when we were in high school?
Yeah, I was a freshman.
Is it when you were wearing that purple shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was
there. Yeah, I was there.
That was the first time watching like a.
Dude, those are some of my first pictures on my Apple devices, I think.
What?
Like if you go to if you go to the very beginning of my camera rolls, like some of my first pictures are you guys want to see? Yeah, my first pictures like with Camperos.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was at that. Oh look, me and Chuy. That was many pounds ago for me, but it was a good time. But yeah, I remember that. Like we went. That was one of my first pictures with me. Nah, I sound like an old guy. Never mind. I need to stop. But yeah, I remember that concert. It was cool. It was cool
or watching podcasts or like at the workshops and like seeing like I have a memory of like going to New York and watching Pedro Hernandez play guitarrón. And you just hear like this big ass boom, and I'm like, "Oh la verga." That's how it sounds. That's how it's supposed to sound. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that for me.
Was eye opener for me, I guess. Se puede decir también like musically. Was when I saw Tony play like with Sol, because
Nationals or
I don't remember. No, it wasn't Nationals.
Las Cruces.
Las Cruces.
Yeah. I remember that.
I distinctly remember like being in a dark auditorium and watching them. And like, I think I had never really seen anybody play with like that much passion, I guess you could say. Like, because I mean, we all saw like how high schoolers looked like at competitions when we would go to like state and stuff. And I mean, it all looks manufactured because it kind of is a little bit, because I mean, I'm one of those directors telling those kids to smile too. You know, I'm like, it's because that's what the judges expect and stuff like that. So you never know if it's genuine, I guess you could say. But like watching Tony play Vihuela, like at that time, and watching him, like nobody's judging him there. Like nobody's giving him like Division 1, Division 2 there, or first, second place. Like he's just playing because that's how he plays. That's how he expresses himself. So like for me, I was like, that's cool. Like that, like he feels the music enough to do that. Yeah. So like that for me was kind of also like why I started to pay attention more to like how I interpret stuff on my vihuela. Like it's not just a strum; it's like how you strum it. Like that makes a big difference. So me technically, like I don't do that as much, but like especially like if there's like a certain groove that I get into, like I'll think that same feeling. It's not as much now that I'm fucking old and we're just playing Mariachi Loco all the time or Happy Birthday. But like if it's like a specific song that like I'm really into and I'm like, fuck yeah, we're playing this song. Like it'll feel cool. So that's how I express myself, because a big eye opener for me was like watching him play and like express himself like that.
Knowing that it's okay to express, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's because I've told kids in classes before too. A lot of people think like you can't express yourself on armonía as much because like a lot of what you do is just a constant.
Yeah.
But like again, you really can. Like you can bring dynamics to it. You can bring a lot of stuff to it that you could maybe on a violin or a trumpet. Maybe not as much, but you still can. And that's a lot of people don't realize. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah. Next one was would y'all be down to share a little studio tour? Would like to hear the lore behind it all. Dude, there is so much shit in this room that I have to have some of it boxed up, like, or put away. It's just my house isn't big enough to accommodate the amount of shit that I have. And yeah, I mean it's a video that I want to do. It's just but yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this room, and then just in general, like how we put together like this wall and why it's there. So yeah, I think it would be a good video. It's just like I'm getting to it. I'm doing it. It's a dare. Okay, I'm gonna do it. All right. For Sammy, do you need a certification for teaching mariachi, and is it the whole day?
Whole day. It's like 5 years. Not the good.
If you're looking to be a teacher in Texas for anything, you do need to have certification. So yes, you do need to become certified. You can usually get that as a music major or a music education major in college, but you still have to go through the same tests that I did. But if you want to do alternative certification like I did, you can do that as well. I struggled with it for a couple years. It was like 2 years that it took me to get it all put together. But yes, you do need to be certified if you want to be a full-time salary teacher in Texas. Now, in other states, I know that they don't have that, or maybe they have their own certifications, but usually you do need a certification from the state to be a teacher. And you can't get hired without one. You can maybe become a substitute, kind of like I was for a while, or you could be on a halftime status. But if you want like a full salary and an actual teacher of record, you have to be certified. So yeah, and it is the whole day. Usually some programs, kind of like mine, they were starting up. You're the main teacher. You have multiple classes a day, depending on your district. Kind of just depends on how they're structured, but other than that, it's all up to you. It's all up to the program. But if you're looking to do that, you feel free to message me on my personal, and I can help you.
For $50
for money. Yeah. Is Victor an only child? Yes.
I am an what? Let me answer, bitch.
Como yo soy tu papi.
Ya quisieras. Yes, I am an only child. All right, next.
You're my son. The next one is most embarrassing moment. Mine was when the mic flew out of my hand and hit someone.
God damn.
Damn.
Then it didn't fall out of your hand. You tossed it, right?
Right.
Like, oops. Fucking
yeet it. Embarrassing moment. Oh, I had one kind of on Sunday or Saturday. Apparently, I had a mark on my back.
Oh, there you go.
Luckily, it wasn't like in a bad place. Like if it was like on my pants, but like the one that I had was like it was like a brown spot right behind like my back or whatever. And it's funny because well, you never seen Superbad, right? I need to show you that movie because we reference it a lot. Okay. Yeah, Superbad. No, I don't want to spoil it. Point is, if you have watched it, because you don't watch it, I had a stain in the back. So me and Arturo were like, we're blood brothers. You know? Yeah, you don't get it. You don't get the context. But yeah, it's embarrassing because like you turn around and someone's like, oh, what the fuck is that? You know, like it looks like you fucking shit yourself or something.
Yeah,
you know?
It had a weird way. The way it dried was really weird.
It's like a weird oval circle thing.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is that? And then we're like figuring out what it is. I was like, is it poop? Like, what did I do? Or where did I get this? I think it was coffee. I think it was I never buy like this little Starbucks coffee shit, but I did.
The one time you did, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
You too?
The one that came to mind right now was when remember, was it last year or 2 years ago that I played with a group that opened up for Sol in the summer?
Oh yeah. And was it the summer?
I think no, it was like 2 years ago. Yeah.
No, it was like January
or a year and a half. No, it was in July. The fuck are you talking about? That's why
at Will Rogers.
Yeah.
When you wore that maroon traje. Yeah. Okay. What about it?
I don't remember that, but like I had a mic that was clipped onto the harp to the back. Mm-hmm. When we finished, and we were like, "Thank you guys," and I was walking away, and I forgot I had the mic clipped, and so I was walking, and I just felt like it janked me back.
Oh no!
Did you see that?
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
So I was like, I did pretty good. just like fucking.
It's funny because like ever something like that, you can't look like the kids call it like you don't have aura anymore. Like you have loss of aura at that point. It sucks because you're just like, you're trying to act nonchalant. Like, yeah, what's up? Like, fuck. Damn, that does suck, man.
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing. And then someone called me out at the end. They were like, "You trying to take that mic or what?" I was like, it was some kids too. They were just like,
it's funny too because like I'm assuming they knew you, like they know you as Victor, like that guy from their podcast. And they're like, mira todo pendejo. You're like, fuck.
They're like, Sammy was right. He is an idiot. You know, like,
fuck, dude.
Yeah, so that came up right now. I have a lot, but
yeah, that's like something that you remember, like right here. This person says, do you have a go-to song that you mess around with while you wait for the next actual song? It's not necessarily that. I just doodle a lot, like on my instrument. Like lately, for some reason, like I think I'm Ariel Camacho, and I just like play a bunch of shit on my vihuela. So like as soon as we're finished, we're like da da dun 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 dun, and I was like dun na 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 na. I'm playing like El Karma like right after, and it's just because I like fucking around with it. So it does get distracting though because I'll just be like, ¿Cuál? Because like I was not paying attention, and then Arturo's like tres, cuatro. I'm like, fuck, what was it? You know, so that's the only thing. But yeah, it's mostly just like doodling or like I pretend I'm like playing electric guitar. Like it's never like an actual song, I guess you could say. I think it'd be easier like if you were a violin player because you could just play like a song that you're really used to. Like that's right now my high schoolers do. Every day they play the same song. They play like Tres Huastecas or they're playing like Petenera. Like or that's one of my students is always playing the beginning of like Diablo Suelto.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
Yeah, but he just keeps playing it. But like, yeah, it's cool. And I'm like, oh, badass. You have the, you know, the ability to do that. But then after like the 40th time, you're like, okay, like,
ya avántale, güey. No,
I'm like, aprendete las mías, you know. Like, I was like, that's why we can't memorize our music. Like, you're playing the same shit. Can you do anything like that, like on bass? Like, do you?
Yeah, I mean, you've heard me, right? Right.
Yeah. Right. But like, what song? What do you mean?
I can sometimes I just do little like bass stuff from like other genres. Sometimes I'll do it's the Beatles, the ba ba na 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 ma na 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 ba.
Oh yeah. Every once in a while we do that shit. Yeah.
Or I think it's Beat It. No, it's not Beat It. I can do that one too, but it's
Beat It.
Thriller.
That's Billie Jean.
That's Billie Jean?
Yeah. Yeah, Thriller is dun 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 dun. Because it's a thrill. Yeah. Dumbass, I know.
Bad.
Yeah, Billie Jean is dun 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 dun. Billie Jean is not my.
Wait. Yes. I don't know. We'll find out.
No, I know. That's the answer. I'm telling you.
Anyways, I'll do a little stuff like that. If it catches my ear, like that's what I'll play for like a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's harder on bass though, because like there's. Well, I guess you could do like iconic bass lines and whatnot, but like mariachi ones is like sol re sol re.
Yeah, a lot of it too is just triads. I'm just like bum bum bum. Bum bum. Right, just over and over. Okay. Is there a battery thing or what?
So that's pretty much episode. What was this?
167.
167? Yeah. Episode 167. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself, and I hope that you guys keep enjoying yourself. Going into this weekend, we're getting closer to Thanksgiving, so remember to give thanks and whatnot. To the pilgrims. I don't know. Just eat your turkey and go home, go to sleep. We'll see you guys hopefully next week, and keep liking, subscribing, and just commenting on the pod to get us still relevant or whatever. But you got anything?
You guys have a good weekend, a good weekday. Do your homework, work, pásensela bien, be thankful, I guess. It's Thanksgiving month. Like, subscribe, send this to your parents.
Bet.
They'll like it.
Bet.
Bye.
Bueno, a nos vemos pues. And